Hey, welcome to 30 minutes of a yoga flow for you. This is 30 minutes of forward motion. We'll be moving through some poses that get us really open in spaces where we normally close down. And this practice is going to be a little bit more flow, maybe a little bit more heated, to really push us to get our feet out the door to go after what we really want in our lives. So 2 blocks to start out with. You can use a block and a blanket also. You can use pillows. I mean, you can get really creative with blocks if you don't have them. I want the first block to go right under your heart. It's going to go right under your heart, about right under the shoulder blades on the middle setting. So this setting can be really high for you initially, and if it is, don't worry, I'll show you what you can do. But you're going to go ahead and lie back on it, and your bum is on the ground, because sometimes people put this block so low that their bum lifts off the ground. I want it higher. I want it, for the ladies, right under the bra strap line. Okay, this other block is going to go under the head. Oi, and you're just going to lie back. If you have lower back pain, please bend the knees, walk the feet to the outer edges of the mat, knock the feet in for support. Okay, if this is too much, come out of it, drop this block down to a lower setting. Head can rest on a block, or you can remove this block entirely to get more opening in the throat. This is why this is called forward motion. We start to open these places of throat, of chest, of not really wanting to speak up for ourselves, of not really wanting to pour our love forward. And just trying to keep those areas nice and efficient, nice and true to who you are. And keep breathing here. This particular pose can feel really vulnerable if you're not used to having such a large lung capacity. And our lungs are three-dimensional, we're spherical. So see if not only you can breathe into the front of the lungs, but see if you can breathe sideways. See if you can breathe into your block. Get those shoulders to be really heavy. Get your jaw to relax. Sometimes I like to do a little mouth check. Just kind of roll around in the jaw and the tongue and the teeth. Sometimes if we're tense or we're stressed, we like to clench our jaw. So just releasing all of that. Continuing to breathe. Good. So from here, there's really no graceful way to get off of these blocks. So whatever setting you chose, you can either plop off of the blocks one way or the other, or you can place your hands alongside the hips, bend the knees if they're not bent, and you kind of have to, pull yourself up in a very non-graceful way. And once you do that, go ahead, remove the blocks, and go ahead and lie down on your backs. Back where we were, and just take a moment to feel. Okay, feel this blood rush along the spinal cord. Good. Inhale, both legs straight up to the sky. Sorry, I'm adjusting my microphone here. Both legs up to the sky. And then you're going to open the legs. Cross the right leg on top of the left. So you're making this big X shape. But I want you to cross up as high on the thighs as you can. As high as you can. It doesn't matter how high, just as high as you can. Bend the knees. Okay, then here, from here, flex the feet. So my feet get flexed. You can reach for the back of your thighs, your shins, or your ankles. If you lift the head, lie it down. Keep the feet on. They will sickle. Keep them flexed. That is the health of your ankles and your knees. And breathe. So you're saying hello to the right hip. And then just notice in your body where maybe we need some extra breath. So breathing into those spaces, usually it's the hip at this point, sometimes it's the mind. And then just noticing maybe where we have too much heat, too much breath, too much tension. Just start to release that down like we did when we were lying on the backs. Noticing the jaw, noticing the hips, the shoulders, let them be really heavy. Release the hands, inhale the legs up, open the legs, and then this time cross the left leg on top of the right as high up as you can, making the X shape again. Bend the knees, flex the feet, whoop, and yep, and then grab behind the thighs, the shins, the ankles. One hip is obviously going to be tighter than the other. This side for me is much tighter. And usually when we work on our hips, the shoulders tense up into our ears. Whew. So just a reminder, relax. We can never be told enough to breathe. And yes, our lungs are on autopilot, but to have a mindful, nice, deep breath, it can change the entire texture of your day. Good, go ahead and release the legs. Pull the knees into the chest, give them a squeeze. That's a nice neurological calming sensation you can do for yourself. Roll to one side, gently push up, and then meet me in down dog.